Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? Name
I
existed
like this
forever.
phone. That's
Means that
more
the
we got to
real
learn
one
about it, but
nameless
it's
protector. Shorten it by two letters.
better.
Without the
It's an upgrade.
I-I-N. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blonde who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly, I can walk in any spot. Every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shocked them like real prop. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision where I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something. What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? DNA of King James, kin of St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I better quit by 30 than by 30. I thought by 40 rapping is corny. How wrong was I? Never would have thought that 50 new songs by Nas would be hard to live. I leave them scared like when they hear their name called, but ain't nobody there. The definition of my name probably started where I rode the E-train, fingers covered in ink stains. Writing was like an escape excited, leave the beat flame. It was Rod, Kane, Coogee, and Chris. Few names like Cool James, Face, Cube, and Rick. That was musically sick, successful and unnatural. I throw they songs in a cyanide capsule. The truth is poison to any fraud. Demigod, rocket. How could you hate me? I survived the fluid and laced. Inhale fumes from a stove up. The show's booked up. I chose to take the world over. Look up. What defines my name? What defines my name?
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Designed wrong. Jackson keeping it. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
One center for Lamar. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
5-yard gain on the play. And the Lions are
first down. It's Gibbs. Found some good space on that run, Brock. It's a gain of 8 in enemy territory.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. All right, so a nice little drive they put together there in their first series of the season, partner, and the year begins on a high note with a touchdown.
Yeah, they'll be able to begin the season on a high note with a win. Well, they put more drives like that together, they sure will, but I don't know. I got that Pete Carroll just still bouncing in my brain. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. You can't start much better than that.
Fox now to kick this one away. Luther Burden now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bears take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. Williams starting with a pass here. He finds a doomsday downfield. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Even 25 on that play. And it'll be first down Bears. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First down, Williams to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Diving right side, got it! They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Again, it's Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be first down Chicago.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. From the red zone on first. He's got it at the 5. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really them relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. Down the sideline to the 45. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 43 yards. That's good for the Lions. First down. A gain of 43 yards. And the Lions.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. This one left for Lamar. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions break the tie here in the 1st. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st.
Bears 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun, Williams. Odunze's got it, right side. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Williams to throw on first. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, Williams. Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
This is reeled in by Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time, 2nd and 10. Here's Williams again. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Sticking in the air, it's Williams. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right?
Yeah.
That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
And he's got a bunch here up past the 25 before somebody gets to him. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Goes to the hurry up here.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Lamar now from the gun. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. Tremaine Edmonds has it. And the Bears will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
All set to go now from the 35. Williams on first down. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. To throw is Williams. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. He was looking for Colston Loveland. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. To throw, Williams. Complete beyond the marker. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
A gain of 9 yards.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. It's a 14-7 game. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're looking at first down here. Now here's DeAndre Swift on the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Williams to throw. Throws caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And that decision to bring it out cost him 15 yards, partner. He's out of bounds at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Run drawn up here for Lamar. And they're going to have 1st and goal. He's out of bounds just shy of that 5-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. Offense in the hurry up here. This one's set up for Lamar. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Fox now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. Jukes away from one. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. We've set it downs for him from the 31. 1st down, Williams. Big gain downfield. And he's going to be out of bounds with a huge gain here, but wait just a second. That huge gain might not stand. We've got a flag down back near the line of scrimmage. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Now here's Williams. Caught, nice gain left side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
2nd and 3 now. Williams will look to throw. He finds a Dunze downfield. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
1st and 10 from the 43. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burden. And he's going to score! Touchdown, Chicago! The Bears can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket, but sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears tie this game at 21.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. This one left for Lamar. This great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
On 1st down, Jackson has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Detroit Lions 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Lions.
Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. From the red zone on 1st. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Bears 21.
Fox now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. He lost the football. And the fumble recovery is made. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
Just look at everyone flying down the field. And when they fly down the field, they got 2 things in mind, Kate. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, separate the ball if you can. It's rare that it happens, but it sure is exciting when it does.
Designed run, Jackson keeping it. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. Offense up to the line fast. Blitz coming, Lamar. That throw behind his intended target.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. That's complete to Slaw. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-point lead. Now they'll see if they can tack on 1 more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying getting it to Colston Loveland. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be hauled down on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is he got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of him.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams to throw on 1st. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's another Bears 1st down.
Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. To the air yet again. Williams. Little off-center. His man just couldn't adjust to it.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
2nd and 10, still at the 28. Again, it's Williams. Has it at the 7. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears make it a one-score game before halftime. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Santos now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 28.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
DC,
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. One sent up for Lamar. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. I'm a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. This one left for Lamar. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go. Offense in a hurry up here.
And it's 3rd down.
Jackson now on 3rd. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This time looking to throw. Quick slant, that's Williams. And he gets through for a 7-yard gain. The tackle made at the 47. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 47.
Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. Good reaction to the RPO. They're going to get to him behind the line. Working quickly here.
Yard on the play. It's now 3rd down and 4.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. Jackson's going to throw again. Pass is brought in by Laporta. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. Wow, what a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down. They pulled off the conversion.
A gain of 12. And the Lions 1st down.
1st down from the 42. Lamar throwing again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown Detroit. The Lions will add to their lead at the end of the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Up to the races, middle of the field. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Santos connects down the point after. And the Bears chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Bears 35.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. From his own end zone, here we go. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL case before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Third down, here's Williams. And they knock away another one. 3 straight passes, Brock, failing to connect. That brings us to 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around?
Three straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on 4th. Looking to throw. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He finds a Dunze downfield. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation could create the big play down the field.
First and goal, Swift. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears cut into the lead coming out of halftime. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears tie this game up. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Chooses to bring this one out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
First and 10. At their own 17-yard line.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. All right, Lions just about ready. First and 10. Run drawn up here for Lamar. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. One play in, and they are already close to midfield. A designed run. Jackson keeping it. And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. They broke out the design, run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right, an extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Fox now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. First and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Williams to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Bears.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Williams on first down. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is
Yeah, I got to be if I could sit over here for
He
this.
was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Here's Williams again. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's a money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Working quickly here. Here's Swift on second down. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up third down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. On third down, here's Swift. And he's tackled with a first down yardage. The dose of the hurry-up offense here. First down, and they go right back to it. And they're going to bring him down, but what a great effort. He moves this all the way down inside the 10. And dose of the hurry-up here. Going to the ground again on first. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they'll likely be very protecting of the only one they've got remaining.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table.
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. It's a roll the dudes, a touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Santos now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears bring it back to even.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's first and 10. This one's set up for Lamar. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. It's going to be second down. Offense in the hurry up here.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
This one left for Lamar.
16-yard line.
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that can tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought in that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Gibbs now from the gun. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
First down from the 42. Another one for Gibbs. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Changing it up here, Jackson. They'll set up the screen. It's Williams. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Report. 13.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. And that's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
And the Lions first down.
One drawn up here for Lamar. And he'll take what he can get here, Brock. Sliding down with a gain of 3. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
At the Bears' 38-yard line.
A design run. Jackson keeping it. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Detroit.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him or he will take over this game.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Looking to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Lions take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7. Now to kick this one away. Burden now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
2nd and 10 now, Williams. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. He'll throw it. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down. Desperation time here. A crucial mistake late. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Detroit. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions double their lead to 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. 3rd and now to return it. Escapes the defender. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. They're going to run here. Kyle Monunga. He sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Bears losing by 14. 8 yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They'll run it with Monunga. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
Gain of 3. Now 3rd and 5.
Now it's Monunga. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Bears' 48-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This one's set up for Lamar. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
About to turn this off, baby.
This one left for Lamar. Setting up for the kneel down on third. I'm drawn up here for Lamar. So the Lions get the win on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from Chicago.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night. And I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan.